This is my stepdad, Adam. I've never told him that I love him.
His 77th birthday is now approaching, and he just had a health scare, which led him to having a catheter. He oddly talks about his catheter a lot.
They put one in when you can't pee, and the reason you can't pee is because your bladder is in spasm, and so it can't compress and push out the pee. And when you put a catheter in, it relieves the pressure on the bladder, and the urine just comes out whenever it comes out into a bag.
Because what would happen if you didn't have the catheter?
You'd die. And I can tell you a lot more. What they do is...
Now, I really want to give a meaningful, thoughtful speech at his birthday party, but I am creatively stuck. I just don't know what to say.
To write this speech, I've been doing research on creativity, and 3 elements have emerged.
Hanging out with a kid, taking psychedelic drugs, and getting in the mind of a criminal. All enhance creativity. And here's the thing about these 3 elements: a kid, a criminal, and drugs. You can't combine them. But what if I did? What if I brainstorm with the kid, brainstorm with the criminal, and brainstorm with someone on drugs? Could that help me write this speech?
This is Rogue Psychology, a show about personal problems and universal solutions.
First on the list was to find a creative criminal. Then I came across Cody. A comic book writer and rapper who robbed 6 convenience stores. He seemed perfectly suited for this project.
Criminals are creative because they have to circumvent the conventions. They're trying to find a different way to do things. They're trying to find a way to break into your system, a way to impersonate someone, a way to con you out of your money. And they're doing that by clever deception, by means which are very, very creative.
How's it going?
Hey, Cody. I'm John.
Nice to meet you, John.
Thanks for doing this experiment.
No problem.
I wanted to develop a good rapport with Cody before brainstorming with him. So I took him to a place where I knew he'd be comfortable.
Oh, yeah?
So this is kind of a setting that it all took place in, right?
Yeah, it was very similar.
How would you do it?
Well, it's not really hard, you know. You don't need classes to learn how to rob a store. Like, I'd have a bag. I'd have a shopping bag, only, and I'd give him the shopping bag. And I'd be like, put the money in the fucking bag! Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd yell at him or some shit like that. And if he gave me a hard time, then I would just keep yelling at him until he gave me, because I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
How loud would you get?
Well, I don't know, like, put the money in the fucking bag! Like, you know, I mean, you don't really have to, like, scream at the guy. It's not a screamo, like, it's not a screamo concert, but, like, you want to scare him is the point, like, you know what I mean?
Was it always that line, put the money in the fucking bag?
No, I have a song called Put the Money in the Bag, so I like to refer to that.
Put the money in the bag, 'cause I need dough. Put the money in the fucking bag.
Did you practice, like, in the mirror or anything?
Not really, no. I grew up in a very aggressive household, and I come from a family of criminals, so it's not hard to know how to act like a criminal when you are raised by criminals. You want to try it with the mask?
I think it'll give me, you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it gives you that little oomph, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Make sure you know. There you go.
Put the money in the fucking bag!
Louder, you gotta be louder. Come on.
Put the money in the fucking bag!
Remember, he owes you. He owes you money. Do we have a bag? Is there a bag that we could actually use? All right, go.
Put the money in the fucking bag!
Realistically, I was never trying to hurt anybody. I was just trying to get some cash because, like, my girlfriend hung herself, and I kind of went downhill. Like, it was, like, around when I was 18 years old, so that was, like, kind of, like, a rough, dramatic thing for me. And then from there, like, the person that I got kicked out of my parents' house, and I was just doing drugs and doing all kinds of bad things. And the person I was staying with needed rent money. They were getting evicted. And I was like, fuck it, like, how can I help them get some money? I was like, you know what, I'll rob a store real quick, right? Rob the store in my neighborhood, like, right? And then from there, like, that became an addiction. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun, like, you know? And I did 6 robberies in 9 months, and then did 2.5 years in prison. Got out, and my mom died of a heart attack. So I decided to change my life around and pursue my life through my music and my art, and tell my story of being a former criminal and going to prison and stuff through my comics and my music. somewhere in Windsor, Ontario. Hi, my name is Rob Max, and this is the story of me, Rob and Max. A convenience store that has lots of snacks. A convenience store, 'cause I need some cash, and I need it fast. That's what this is, my comic book.
With Cody in, next on the list was to find a creative person who experiments with psychedelics. And Zach seemed to fit that bill perfectly. Zach, thank you for participating in this. All right, so you're familiar with LSD.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I think you made like a film on LSD?
I did make a film about taking acid and going to the dentist.
Zach, I'm pretty excited about watching this film.
I hope you like it.
What's going on in this part of the film?
Brushing my teeth very aggressively.
Guess you're taking the acid here.
Yeah, for breakfast, yeah.
Yeah. Would you say it helps with creativity?
I'd say it can. Yeah, it can put you in a different frame of mind to create things.
Okay.
So you can approach problems in ways that you never would before.
And what do these scenes kind of represent with the clouds?
Wanting to be anywhere but here, like wanting to escape that experience so you can try and close your eyes and disappear, but it's not going to happen. The ending, people ask you like, what happened? What this experience, like, what was the result? The result was basically just taking better care of my teeth.
Where do you stand on toothpicks?
I think more restaurants should offer toothpicks.
I like a toothpick. I think some people think I'm trying to be kind of tough when I have it. But I'm literally trying to get food out of my teeth.
Yeah, just trying to get that out of your teeth.
Yeah. Lastly, we had to find children. And the path of least resistance was to use our producer, Kevin Saffer's kids.
We stop asking as many questions as we get older because we think we know it all. Children don't know it all, and therefore they're more open-minded. And being open-minded is the basis of being creative.
Originally, the plan was to have a brainstorming session with all three together. But Kevin wasn't into that idea.
Hey John, got your message. No, that's not happening. I will not have my kids in the same room as a dude on acid and a criminal. That's kind of fucked. Bye.
So we decided that we would do a brainstorming session with each, one at a time.
My name's Zachary George. Today I'm gonna take LSD and help some people with their creative problems. So this is a solution of vodka and LSD, so it can be dosed volumetrically. There's 40% of a tab in here, and it's just mixed with vodka.
So Zach,
Yes.
need to write a speech for my stepfather's 77th birthday.
How close were you?
Like, we're close in, like, proximity, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think the block I'm coming up against is, like, I'm having trouble saying I love you to him.
Right now, just kind of start to let those feelings out. Just get the ball rolling.
Adam, the first time I saw you, I didn't know what to make of you. And then I found out you were gonna be this integral part of my life.
Well, you should, like, include something you could give him, like, back.
What do you mean by that, actually? I think it's a good point, but what do you mean?
Maybe, like, a gift. Like,
Oh.
you always give people gifts for their birthday.
And sometimes you made me feel guilty for having the last cookie in the junk drawer. You used to do this weird thing where you would leave it there for weeks on end, and then when someone finally ate it, you'd be like, who ate that cookie? And that used to really make me feel weird, because it felt like you were just waiting for someone to take that cookie, so it felt kind of like a trap.
So look at him like a comic book character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to look at my father like the villain of my series, like, right? Look at him like some kind of character in your storyline.
But why haven't you told your stepdad that you love him before?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it just wasn't something that we said to each other at a young age. So then we kind of just evolved into this relationship where we weren't saying that to each other. And then it's kind of like a game of chicken. I guess, like, you don't want to be the first person to say it.
So you do love him, though?
Yeah.
And you want to tell him?
Yeah.
He's 77, why wait?
It's like, I feel this emotion of cringe. You ever feel that?
Every day of my life, but
Yeah?
to be cringe is to be free.
To be cringe is to be free?
Yeah.
So is that like a version of vulnerability then?
Yeah.
Do you maybe want to try practicing with the bear?
Sure. I love you.
Hug the bear.
You want me to hug the bear?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in like a hyper reality right now. Like this feels like my whole psyche is like being tested. Like too high, just too high.
far from these average bitches. Not one of you weak hoes.
Creativity research suggests that at some point, you should take a break from trying to solve your problem. So I decided to take some space from my speech and facilitate the experiment for my musician friend, Azaria. She was having trouble writing a new song about her favorite meal.
I recently went into the shop. It's called Kettleman's Bagels.
Okay.
They canceled my breakfast sandwich that was on their main menu. And I was distraught.
Okay.
You understand? I called like 4 of my friends. My cousin knew about it. I had to tell everybody about what was going on. And
So
I was like,
Azaria
"Yo,
met with Cody, the kids, and Zach to tackle her song about a bagel she wanted back on the menu.
Is this real? Are you actually writing this song?
Yeah.
Fuck, we'll just make the song that. Give me back my bagel. Give me back my bagel. Give me back my bagel.
Bagel.
Why are you so obsessed with this bagel? You're just not good with change?
Maybe the song is about you going crazy.
Maybe you could say you've never felt such a big connection with food before until you found the bagel.
Ugh. Yes.
So you want to fuck the bagel, right?
Like at this point in time, it has a hole, so it's not the worst thing in the galaxy.
You know what I mean? Like, it might bring the sandwich back. You might get your sandwich back.
Could it be like a protest for like, why would you take away this bagel? Like, bring this bagel back, free this bagel.
So how did Azaria find you guys?
When we found out the Big Breakfast was taken off, we were so disappointed. I saw this on social media. I knew I had to participate. I came down here. I was so glad to be here.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how angry are you right now?
Oh, I'm number 10.
11.
Armed with a group of angry Kettleman customers found on social media and Zach, Azaria was ready for her confrontation.
You know, these are our bagels.
Yes,
absolutely. I want them to feel it in their chest. You need to have them understand the power that that bagel had and how that it carried us through the whole day.
Yes.
Bagels, 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 bagels.
Hi. Hi. I just wanted your attention for a second. I loved the Big Breakfast sandwich. It was the best bagel sandwich I had ever had. And I was really sad when you guys got rid of it. And I decided to write a song in the hopes that you guys would bring the Big Breakfast sandwich back onto the menu. So I just want to present it to you and hope that you'll be able to just listen out to it and see if you like it. Let's do this. Bagels. 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 Bagels.
Never felt such a connection till I found you. I'm ready to get rid of everything else that's around too. I need this, the things about you I dream. This can't be replaced, I mean. This was devastated seeing. This is so divine, I fiend. Not good with changes, hate going through these changes. Hate ordering with strangers, searching for the same flavors. Got me going out my way, but I've been stuck in my way. I'm driving in a daze, this hanger got me going crazy. How could they do this, try to take my love away from me? What did I do to make you wanna go and cut me off? I need an answer, tell me why are you cutting me off? It made no sense to me. Bagels, 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 bagels.
After the rap, Azaria heard from Kettleman's that it wouldn't be put back on the menu, but it would be put on their secret menu. In other words, if you know, you know.
I fucking love this Big Breakfast.
After taking a break, I was creatively refreshed and ready to get back to writing this speech.
So you do love him, though?
Yeah.
And you want to tell him?
You should like include something you could give him, maybe like a gift.
Look at him like a comic book character.
It finally hit me. I should get Adam a gift, a personalized comic book where he's the main character. I decided to meet up with Cody again to brainstorm the comic idea further. And I figured, why not this time combine the drugs and criminal component? So we did some shrooms.
Oh, that's nice. So, what are you thinking?
So Adam came into my life like when I was around 6 years old. I didn't have anyone in my life anything like him. So he kind of offered me like a new perspective. So So I was thinking he could be a superhero that offers people a new perspective.
Like his power is to give people a new perspective. That's
Yeah.
it. I love shrooms. They get you lit. They get you like so like your mind's so expansive. You think of the most craziest things. I can honestly say Adam's a lot different than my dad.
Yeah, in what way?
Well, my dad's very abusive. The only way he knows how to communicate is just by beating me. You know what I mean? So, there's that. That's our bonding moments. Sometimes I'd act bad just to get his attention just so he would beat me. You know, because it was like the only time we'd spend together.
Did you rob like the stores in a way to get like love or attention from your dad?
Not intentionally, but I guess in some way. My dad is like a criminal himself, and I come from a family of outlaws, so I guess like by doing that, I thought I'd somewhat get some recognition. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So you want to make a comic book for Adam?
Yeah. He's had a medical procedure to have a catheter put on. He talks about it a lot. So
Okay, so how does that come into play?
So maybe like in the medical procedure, there's like a complication, and he like, I don't know, goes into a coma or something like that.
Okay.
And when he wakes up, he doesn't even realize it at first, but when he's wearing his catheter, anytime he touches someone, he gives them a new perspective. It's like they rid themselves of their old archaic perspectives and take on this new
Maybe he can run into me after I just rob a store, and like we clash into each other, and then like I'm like, yo, why am I robbing stores?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, thank you. You just changed my whole perspective. And that could be how he realizes he has this new power, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I had an easy go experience in prison. Like, not a lot of guys were like mean to me or anything. This short guy, short white guy, right? Cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like white, small white, and he's like, "What's up, bro?" He comes up to like his cell door, and he's like, "What's up, kid?" Like, right? And he's all tatted and stuff. I'm thinking like, whoa, right?
Yeah.
They called him Gunsy, right? Oh, bro, but he was a sweetheart. He was really one of the nicest guys. I asked him one time, because I don't think before I talk. I asked him, I was like, how did you become cross-eyed? And he's like, how do you think? And I told him, I was like, my mom told me that if you go like this for too long, that you'll become cross-eyed, right? And he's like, no, you idiot. He's like, I was born cross-eyed.
Eugene, you robbed him, what, 4 or 5 times?
4 times. You know he got stabbed in the neck?
No.
Yeah, so like he's been robbed so many times. I robbed him 4 times, but that guy's literally been stabbed in the neck, and he still works midnights.
That's...
Bro, the guy's holding it down.
Yeah, man.
He's holding
insane,
it down. That's his spot.
So what's that relationship like now? Like, how close are you guys now?
I've actually talked to him recently. Like, I've gone to see him since I got out of prison. I've apologized to him.
You guys are friends?
Yeah, we're pretty cool. Man, I'm fucking tripping. How about you?
Yeah, man, yeah. I'm thinking about catheter, man.
Yeah. He's got the catheter on his leg.
He got the catheter on his leg, the medical gloves on his hands.
Okay. He's got the COVID mask on.
COVID mask on.
He'll have like a blanket wrapped around him, like the medical blanket wrapped around him.
Like
It'll
as
be
a
like
cape? Yeah.
Like as he's rushing out the hospital.
Catheter man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am catheter man, and I will change your perspective.
That's perfect.
That's dope. Weird as hell, but dope.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so cool.
Oh, I turned it off last time.
But it's No, I'm not. I'm just stirring it up.
Hey everyone, sorry, I'm
Pissing her
gonna.
off. Oh,
I just want to do a speech about Adam on his birthday.
God help us.
Adam, what I wanted to say was, growing up with you, you were a very different voice in my life. You came into my life when I was around 6 years old, and it was like an alien from another galaxy had arrived in our household. Thinking about this, I've meditated a lot about the word I'd use to describe our relationship. And it's not stepfather, it's not friend, it's not foe, it's conduit. You're a conduit to a different perspective. You're a conduit to a different world.
I think I should thank you, but I'm not sure.
You know, I want to thank you for never giving up on me, for never beating me, and thank you for never making me have to like rob a store to get your attention. And to thank you for everything, I've actually made you into a comic book character.
Oh my God.
Catheter Man, the new perspective, a story by Jon Neeman.
Wow.
This is you waking up and you're going to the bathroom and you're having trouble peeing. So at that point, he goes to see a doctor.
Well, sir, you're gonna need to have a catheter from here on out. Was I in a coma? I gotta get out of here.
You bump into Cody, right? Who's Robber Max.
Haha, that was an easy score.
Finally out.
Ow, my head. Wait, why am I robbing stores? I don't know how, but you changed my perspective.
Breaking news. Some random old man is running around with a catheter giving people a new perspective.
Meanwhile, though, there's like, big business isn't happy with you kind of giving everyone a new perspective, so they take me hostage.
Find me his stepson. You're coming with us.
No! But you get wind of this.
I think it's time you all learn a new perspective. Don't touch my stepson.
That's sweet. That's cute, actually.
In the end, this is me talking to you saying, thank you for everything, Adam. I love you.
And I love you too.
Here, catheter man.
Oh my God.
Oh God, that is cute.
It's like, here we go. Happy birthday.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
catheter man.
Thank you, catheter man. You're a superhero.
I have one more thing I want to show you, right?
Oh my God.
Now we can really bring this to life. Okay?
Oh my God.
We could actually dress you up as catheter man. You're the pants.
Oh, thank you.
And here is the underwear.
I'll only dress up like that in front of your mother. Thank
There
you.
you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a catheter man. After my speech with Adam, Cody was inspired to do something special for someone he knew.
So yeah, this is where it all went down. The very location where I robbed Eugene 4 times. And now I'm gonna go in there, tell Eugene I love him, tell him I'm sorry, and sing him a song. And hopefully he likes it. Ready?
Good luck.
Thank you. Where's the drinks? Alrighty, so yeah, sorry for troubling you. Love you, Eugene. And I wanted to apologize to you for everything, you know what I mean?
No.
I know it's nothing. But I did make a song for you, if you want to go look it up on YouTube. I made a song for it. You should. It's called Dear Eugene. It's by Robert Max. Yeah. Okay, you should look it up. It's funny. It goes like, Dear Eugene, how you been? I wrote a song for you, and it sounds so clean. It go like, damn you. It's really good. You should hear it. It's a rap song. You'll like it. Trust me, it's good. All right, here, have a good night.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
You have a good night.
How'd it go?
It was all right. You can tell he just wants to move on from it, you know? He wants to move forward. He wants to be done with it. And I get that, you know? I even sang some of the song for him, right? And he started to smile, like you could tell that he was, I would have kept singing. I wanted to sing the whole song for him, but there was a guy behind me. And like, yeah, he probably just wanted to buy something. So I wasn't gonna take up his whole time singing a song for Eugene, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I hear the song?
Yeah? You wanna hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear the song, for sure you can. I said I wrote this song for you, Eugene. Think they'll see the point? I don't think they fucking will, man, cause they're so fucking boring. They're the types that call the cops, man. They're the fucking informants. About to pack my fucking bags, take you with me cross them borders. It reminds me of the times that I held you at knife point. When I walked inside the store, robbed you for all of your coin. Got arrested.
This experiment has taught me a few things. You don't necessarily need to do drugs, break the law, or act like a child to have a creative breakthrough, although it might not hurt. What is certain, though, is that having conversations with people who see the world in a different way than you will most certainly be beneficial. So the next time you have a creative problem you need to solve, try to talk to the one person you wouldn't think to talk to. Just maybe they have some inspiration for you. Dude, that was amazing.
I mean, I'm glad you liked it.
It was amazing.
let's get out of here. All right. You've never been to Windsor, right?
Nope.
So let me show you the town.
Begging on my knees and it ain't easy. I need egg with Swiss cheesy to please me. Roast beef a little greasy with latte underneath. Please don't tease me. The hot sauce on the cheese cooked at 100 degrees. I'll take 2 of these.